So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
If there's such thing as perfection in the NFL for a quarterback, well, he pretty much achieved it last week. QB rating through the roof. No mistakes, 6 touchdowns. Just a phenomenal day. Hard to replicate. But the consistency and the confidence that can come out of that should endure.
It's a gain of 10.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Enough to stop that play with Jahdae Barron. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Ooh, put some air under this one, right side. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they're brought out by the 10th pick of the 2024 draft, a national champion at Michigan, J.J. McCarthy.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Finds him on the slant. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Gets out of trouble. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he will slide down just a little bit shy getting that 1st down. But better to avoid the hit. Smart play there. That's going to set up 2nd and 1 at most.
At the 30-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
5-yard gain on the play. That's
all right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Running it again with Dobbins. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 9.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Broncos 1st down.
Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal. At the Chiefs' 9-yard.
On play action now, McCarthy. Throw is caught. And he's brought down at the line.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. We dodged the tackle. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Finds a man, right side. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
37-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when...
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. Finds his back complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Another throw for Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He takes it himself. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Offense is set. 1st and 10. In the red zone now. Set up the screen for Russ. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 20-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and long. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. From 37 yards in the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the 1st half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Has this at the 6. Showing a little burst so far. 40. They haven't caught him yet. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it. Wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chiefs 3.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 42. In on the tackle is Jonathan Cooper.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the 42-yard line.
Give this up the middle to Pacheco. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down.
At the 47-yard line. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Here he is on 3rd and short. The third down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos start getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And you can see he's done his part on offense this season, sitting second right now in the league in rushing touchdowns. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy finds the in route complete. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
Goes first down. First and 10.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Complete.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
33-yard line.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Finds a seam down the middle. And they make the tackle at the 38. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
Goes first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Complete to Mecole Hardman. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Again, McCarthy to throw. That one connects. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
McCarthy on the sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos take a 13-point lead. J.J. McCarthy the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. All right, this play going under review by the officials.
Previous play is under review.
Well, we all know there can be so little room for error spotting the football, and that's what's being reviewed right here. Did they get this right?
And I know both sidelines are furiously pleading their cases about what their eyes see. But fortunately, the eye in the sky and the replays will give us a clear answer.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. He snapped it to McCarthy, and he won't come through on 4th and goal. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down.
Turnover on down.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing yards to this point. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 1-yard line.
It's Pacheco again. And a productive run there on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. Hits him on the in route. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And he gets it away from his end zone. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they sure looked clean throwing that football the last drive, didn't they? That's something we've seen from them early in games throughout this season, Brock.
Sure has been part of their game plan. Get that passing game going early, pick up some mo while both teams get established. Most weeks, well, we've seen them pay some pretty good dividends for them, too.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Third and long, they're going to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
On play action now, McCarthy. Throwing the out route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, McCarthy. Running by his back, Dobbins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
4 yards. And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him on the slant. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
That's another Broncos.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
17. Chiefs 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return coming from the 6. Jukes away from 1. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there. Second down now, they need 7.
At the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Mahomes is going to dodge a hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the first down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. First and 10 at the
Mahomes on first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Second and 8 at the Broncos.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Third down and 3 coming up on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More Thursday night primetime football in just a moment. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's completed right side. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a pickup of 26. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you got double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
Another throw for Mahomes. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
It leads to second and 10.
Back to the air, Mahomes. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down after a short gain. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throwing again, Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game before halftime. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The Broncos and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up third and short.
Brings up third down.
Back to the air. McCarthy escapes the pocket. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Already has 1 in this game, this from 30. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Play action, McCarthy. Completed to his running back. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 48.
It's a give here for Dobbins. Now he's past the 25. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now and goal to go.
That's another Broncos first down. First and
From the red zone on first. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
second and goal.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow it.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 3-possession lead.
Broncos 27. Chiefs.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Chiefs take over first.
The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Right back to Rice. Caught again. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Second and 6 coming up here.
Gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 43-yard line.
It's a designed run from Mahomes. After all, he's snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to third down.
40-yard line.
Here he goes, third and long. He has the first over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
He's taken down behind
So
the
some
line of
immediate
scrimmage.
revenge for that last
A
play,
loss of a
Brock.
yard.
I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10.
27. Chiefs 17.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. Escapes the defender. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Broncos and their QB J.J. McCarthy returning to the field on offense. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Second down, McCarthy to pass. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
7-yard loss.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
On third and long, it's McCarthy. Complete over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. Andy Reid getting his Chiefs offense ready to go for a new series. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Catch made over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
26 yards.
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 26 yards.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I'd call it about the 12-yard line.
12-yard line.
The Broncos and their QB, J.J. McCarthy, returning to the field on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
McCarthy going to keep it himself. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving him backwards to the 9.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
On now comes their punter. And they could really use a good one here. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
The Chiefs take over.
Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Dump off to his fullback. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they take him down right along the 30.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
they send a tight end in motion.
at the 30-yard line.
They run with Pacheco. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Another Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Kansas City.
They motion a receiver left. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line.
Out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. 1 quarter left until we see who wins this game. And in honor of Coach, enjoy some turducken this fine Thanksgiving night. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll throw, third and long. Setting up the screen. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and goal, Kansas City.
Again, Mahomes to throw. To the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal.
Another throw for Mahomes. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Complete to
Big
number
play coming up
88.
here as everyone gets set for third and goal. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's fourth and goal. Field goal team running out as the Chiefs will go for 3. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. About 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here comes the Bronco offense. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Here's McCarthy to throw. Getting out to his left. That play good for 17 and a first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First
Just 1 play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. Second down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down.
To the air on third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're staring at a fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Complete to number 88. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 16-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. To the air, Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
6 yards on the play and enough for a 1st. New set of downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Slot man's in motion right. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now a handoff for Pacheco. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs 1st down.
From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10.
40-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
39-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Short pass brought in. Oh, he lost the football. And he gets his own fumble, so the comeback hopes are still alive, but that clock keeps running. Here's Mahomes on the sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That right there, that's a tough pill to swallow. That's kind of a manhood test, Kate. When you get pushed backwards on a 3rd down QB sneak, you're going to look at each other in the huddle and say, that can't happen again.
And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
A certain variation of this play has really become synonymous with one team. You know what I'm talking about, the tush push over there in Philly. But its roots, this has been one of the offense's greatest plays long before Jalen Hurts and those Eagles put their own stamp on it. So simple to run, so tough to stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27.
Here's Mahomes. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
3rd and short, here's Mahomes. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going for it himself. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. We dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
2nd down now, 7 to go. McCarthy throwing here. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. The game really in their hands at this point, Brock. We're going to see whether it's a celebration coming up next or overtime. Here he is to throw. He completes it in traffic. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw it. He's running with it. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Chiefs in the hurry-up trying to get everyone to the line.
15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Setting up to pass.
First down.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Broncos.
Back to throw.
46-yard line.
And they got there in time. He's taken down. Broncos go with a dime look here on 3rd down.
10-yard loss on the play. And it's 3rd.
Looking to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And He's going to be stopped, but not before he gets him all the way down to that 15-yard line. Now the Broncos take their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Number 88.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. And that one is good! And the rookie nails the game winner. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day, on Thanksgiving, and then to win this game viewed and valued by the guys out there?
Yeah, I think they will say, maybe at the podium